Hey guys, it's New York Prime, aka Copper King, with my latest Break the Skin. This Break the Skin will focus on Soul 2, or more specifically, the Shin Megami Tensei franchise, which includes games like Persona. So if you enjoy this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. So with that all being said, let's start the video. So the first monster that we're going to rate is the Wilder. It's a creature. It's very strange because it looks like a floating teddy bear. Very creepy and just horrible. But the actual creature is the bugs inside him. Yuck! Very cool idea. Very creepy design. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. So next up is the non-Nietzsche. I can't say this one. I'm going to have trouble saying many of these words and names. I love this design. I know it's a classic in the Shigami series and Persona games. I love the design. I love the trunk and fur. But the human legs are what make this creature stand out. I love the simple use of colours. It's only brown and grey, but it works so well. I absolutely love this design. I'm going to give it, it's going to get an 8 out of 10. I love the lower simple design. It's a skull with a snake. That's all it is. But the skull moves now and again. When you least expect it, you don't realise it'll move, and it does suddenly. And I love the fact that the snake just subtly moves like it's hunting its prey. And this simple colour, simple design, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. So next up we have the Copper Tango. And it looks like a traditional tango, which is a human with a mask, with a very long nose and bird wings. But I think this is a more specific one. It's a simple design, but I like it. But I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. So the next one is very phoenix-like in its appearance. I'm not sure what this stands for. I know it's mythology, and I think it's because of the it's a fiery bird. It looks very cool. There's huge plumes, and there's claws look terrifying. And I love how the wings reflect light and just look very cool. And look at this one. This is just a bird basically. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have the Sandman. This is a classic design. I love the way the pink is reflected from the background. That's not part of this him. The moon is reflecting it, and that's very cool. I love the fact he's got the bag. You assume he's got the sleep powder in it. Very cool design, and very important to the miss. He's very small and impish. I like that design. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. It's a classic in the Persona series. So the Zen is quite an odd design. It looks like a wire-frame seahorse. It's got to be something to do with mythology again. It's a very simple design, and it's very colourful, and I like that. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Do you agree with this week? Let me know in the comments. Next up we have King Long. Very traditional dragon. I love it. I love the way of the movement of its body. I love it, the character in its face. It's very cool design. I love the horns and I love the hair. It's such a cool design. I think it's at least an 8 out of 10. No, a 9. 8.5. Next up we have Jack Frost, one of the most iconic characters of the Persona series and Shigami Tensei series. It's just, yeah, this is iconic. He's obviously a snowman with a jester hat, but it's such a cool design. Very simple, very cool, and very classic. So I've got to give this a 10 out of 10. It's because it's a classic mascot for the series. If you don't know who this is, you've probably seen him around. Next up we have an angel, a very generic name for such an angelic and divine creature. I love it. I love this design. I love the use of the blue and the white with the blonde hair. That works so good. Yeah, the body looks quite good. I love the chains, the mask, and the ribbons which symbolise the bondage. I like all that. And it looks very cool. I'm gonna give that a 10 because they symbolise an angel perfectly. They haven't even included a halo, but you could tell it's an angel. I think the Mad Gasser is based on at least World War One or two. Whoops. But I do like his design. I love the cape and I love the blade and the mask. The gas mask looks pretty cool. because it looks old, but I don't know, there's something almost futuristic about its design. The gas canister on its back adds to that effect. It's a simple design, but I'm going to give it a 5. I don't think it belongs in this series. There is no way in hell I'm going to try and say this creature's name, but I love it. It's basically a boar with fur. I love the reptilian eyes. I love the horn. It just looks very cool. I love the use of greens and blues with yellow high. That looks very cool. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. I have no clue about the mythological or historic importance of this creature, but to me it reminds me of stuff from Fraggle Rock, Dark Crystal, sort of weird tiny puppets that live under the lily pads. So that I guess it's like a fairy or spirit. I like that. It's a simple design. I like it. I'm gonna give that one a 6 too. Next up, we have a very classic mythological creature, the mermaid. It's perfect. It's got a perfect representation of a half fish, half woman creature. It looks beautiful, it's pretty. Even it hasn't overdone the nudity or the cleavage. That looks great. The thing I don't understand is the skulls with the flames. That's new, but adds something different to this design. Maybe that's a part of the Asian side of the myth. I don't know. Do you know why they have the stones, the skulls there? Let me know in the comments. But I'm going to give this one, because it's a classic design, it's got the waves really good. I'm going to give this, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. So next up we have a bicorn. I actually like the design. It looks like a more menacing, evil version of a unicorn. It's got bikes that have 2 horns, and they look more brand-like. I like that design. I like the colouring. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. So this is the game's version of a gremlin. Normally, a gremlin is like an imp-like creature that's very reptilian in its design. This looks like a ghost. But I do like the use of the wrench and the hammer, so the mechanic side, because the original thing for that from the gremlin came from a Twilight Zone episode where a gremlin was messing around with the airplane and only one person could see it. I guess that also adds to a ghost because only one person can see it. It's an interesting idea for design, not for me though. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Did they mix up the names of this character, this design? Because this creature, this fox creature, with his knife and fork, looked like a gremlin to me, what you think a gremlin would look like. No, it's a bow and arrow, okay. So I guess it's more like a cupid. Ah, okay. I do like the design. I love the detail on the face, and it's very interesting. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. What can I say about this hair? It's basically a mythological, can I say a word? Basically a hare. An albino hare because it's got pink eyes with white fur. There's not much more to say. It's generic and simple, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I don't know if it's historical reasons for it, but it's generic in its design. It's a good rabbit, but it just looks like a hare. I always like this design, but it's always reminded me of an onion on top of a chicken, which is part ghost. And I like that design. It's a cool design. I like it. It's very simple. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. The next creature is often a boss in the Persona or in megami games, but this is a cool design. I love it. I love the fact that it's a mix of a spider and a bull and a noni. It looks so cool. I love the colours. I love the purpley blue. I love the orange. It works really well, especially with those green eyes. And I just love the little movements of it. I love the hair. The hair gives it a load of character, and it would look so different without it. I'm gonna give this one. This one's getting a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this design, and it's a classic boss. From a beastly design, you've got a feminine beastly design. I love this cat-like uh, character. It has no cat ears, but the tail and the appearance, the colour gives it that cat look. I absolutely love it. I love the detail of the fur. I love the patterns of the fur. I love the pretty face, but the helmet, that adds that a little bit different to it. I absolutely love this design. This is getting a 10 out of 10. It's one of my favourite designs. It's such a cool design in my opinion. So the Pixie is the upgrade of the fairy, and it's such a different design that's normally in the Persona games. And I absolutely love this design. Yeah, the underwear is a little bit scary, but on the top is, why is there a window there? There's hardly any clothing on this character. But I do like the design. I do like the hairstyle. I do like the face. It's a pretty character. I'm gonna give this one, because it's a new design of an old character, I'm gonna give it an 8. But I prefer the old one. So I might have to look at the older games so I can show you what it looks like. So the origami weasel is such a cool design. I absolutely love it. I love the hint of the blue. I love the little bit of hair. It's such an interesting design, and obviously based on myths. I absolutely love it. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So the Nico Shogun is such an interesting design. It's very cat-like, which Nico suggests, but also has a very samurai look, which the Shogun part suggests. And they pull it off perfectly. I don't know what it's based on, but the idea of a Shogun cat, they pulled it off perfectly. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. So the Melon Frost is just a recolor of Jack Frost, who's getting a 1 out of 10. If you agree with this, really let me know. I hate recolors, so 1, it's what it deserves. Well, the other picture I was a bit down on because I really didn't like the design. But the original one looks so cute and cool. I absolutely love this design. And yet it's used in many of the games. I absolutely love the use of the blue and with the brown and pink tint, it works really well. I know the curves on the wings look great. It's a cute character, classic design. I'm giving this 10 out of 10. It's a perfect version of a fairy. So overall, I absolutely enjoyed these designs. I love how cool they are, how classic some of these designs are. I wasn't far in the game, so I didn't get to see many of them. But there are many more other games I can play through, and I can play through this game more. If you like it, let me know in the comments. Saying that, if you do like the video, then please press the like button. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would really help my channel to grow. Which is always good for me. And it will be good for you. There are so many good videos, and I will do so many more. And if you've enjoyed this, there are many more Rate the Skins. I've done so many games, skins, characters, designs, from all types, from fighting games to RPGs. So please like, and subscribe. And with all that being said, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye for now.